Kenobi ko.
Imagine kung may surname talaga na Wong
Kenobi.
Wong Kenobi. Oh my gosh.
Who's your OB? Si Wong Kenobi.
Si Doc Wong Kenobi.
Tapos, yung sa door niya, OB, Wong Kenobi.
Ang ganda. Anyway, that's it for greets. Good morning.
All right, so here we go. Giant Batch Top 10, courtesy of Patrick Starlord. Thank you. I want to thank me. Let's start off with the cynical optimist. I want to thank me for staying in real life 90% of the time and just 10% on social media. Usually kasi it's like
90% social media, 10%
Hindi
real.
naman. I'd say mga 60-40. Parang 60 social media, 40 real. I mean, let's be honest. Like, the only reason we don't stay on our phones is because it's probably not allowed in your work.
Uh-huh.
But if it were allowed, people would be on it
True.
24/7.
I mean, honestly, when you don't mindfully stop yourself from
Yep.
scrolling,
Yep.
you end up like scrolling for hours and hours.
That is so true.
I'm guilty myself.
And from Al Macchiato, I want to thank me for all the sablay, embarrassing moments and misadventures. Dami ko tuloy ambag sa kwento pag nainuman. And pang-entry sa TMR.
But those misadventures talaga they bring spice to your life.
They do.
Diba?
Agree. From Rhyme and Reason, I want to thank me for keeping my head down at work. Otherwise, feeling ko magiging target ako ng chismis, politika, kontrobersiya, umi-entry lang. Pero totoo yan. Ako,
Stay low-key.
it's my survivor style.
Under the radar ka.
At the start, but I don't want to be too under the radar. I want to pounce
When the time is right.
when the time is right. Kunyari, somebody needs to perform amazingly at a crucial period. Biglang, bam!
You got this.
I'll show them what I've got. And, they're like, oh my gosh, you delivered. And, and then that's when I'm like, oh, ako lang to. Ganun. So, but it's very effective. Kasi nga, if you're very low-key, obviously they don't expect it coming from you.
You don't become a target.
You don't become a target, but when it's needed, that's when you pounce and then you reap the rewards. Because they're like, wow, that came out of nowhere. You're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try to be more like that now because I'm not the type. I like to announce my arrival.
Your
You know what I
arrival.
mean? I'm the
Kasi
type na
it's
I like to
good.
come off strong.
But the two dangers are, one, like we said, you would be targeted. Two, baka hindi ka makadeliver all the time. And then pag you put your bar very high, the few times na biglang mag-misstep ka, suddenly they're like, oh, akala ko ba magaling ka? But pumalpak ka dito. So, those are the only dangers.
The danger for me is you tend to kind of relax
Yeah, that
once
too.
you've like established that you can deliver. So that's the thing. Just start strong, but at the same time,
Keep strong.
stay strong
Yeah.
the entire time.
From Bon Voyage, I want to thank me for finally paying off my loans and become debt-free slowly but surely. It's a freeing feeling. It's priceless.
Oh my gosh.
When
Hello,
I-
for sure.
Kasi di ba post-dated checks? You submit post-dated checks when you buy a condo.
Or when you
I-
rent also. Same.
Okay, pero yung sa akin, it was like, ano pa siya ginagawa pa lang. So, hindi pa siya built.
Okay, pre-selling.
Pre-selling siya. So by the time they got my final check, patapos pa lang yung building. My gosh, like, I thought I was going to cry.
Also, by the time the building was finished, it was fully paid
it was
down.
mine.
Oh, wow. Because diba now, parang some people get to move in before
Before,
it's complete.
you're
Yung
paying
before
while
payment's
you're living
complete.
there.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, wow. Galing.
yeah, that's why it was relatively cheaper.
And
Kasi
at
nga-
least you could focus on the furnishings and like all that.
And di ba, I had everything knocked
Oh,
down.
arte. Oh,
Pinaggiba ko lahat. Bagong tayo, pinaggiba ko lahat kasi I wanted to build it from the ground
You
up.
wanted a certain look. And to
My
be
style.
fair, achieved.
Achieved,
Diba? We
diba?
love your condo.
And another example from Bon Voyage, I want to thank me for not hesitating to celebrate my achievements and appreciating my journey, even privately. Alam mo, parang feeling mo kasi, pag parang baka kainggitan ka or isipin nila mayabang ka, As long as even within in the privacy of your own home,
Yeah.
celebrate that I'm amazing.
Oh, please
Look
do.
at me.
Yes.
I am amazing.
Play like a dance song and then dance, like celebrate,
Murder on the
go
dance
crazy,
floor.
scream. Yes, go for it.
Let whatever can dangle and dance to Sophie Ellis Bextor.
There you go. Film if you can.
Dress on the Bex. From Advenchoy, I want to thank me for setting boundaries to my office mates. Hindi wala silang alam tungkol sa buhay ko kasi hindi ko naman sila friends sa social media. I know people are like this. Like, no offense. But if I work with you, parang I'm not gonna add you in my... Because I need to be able to relax when I'm on my social media. I mean, you can still search for me, fine. Pero you won't have access na ganun-ganun lang. Lalo na pag naka-private ka, di ba? Juice Blank says, I want to thank me for giving my parents a vacation that I know that they need but will never ask for. Well, that's sweet.
That is nice.
That is sweet. Lo Siento says, I want to thank me for traveling when I was younger. Ito yung mga panahon na hindi ko pa kailangan ng white flower tsaka salon pass. At least napuntahan mo na.
Grabe kasi yung number of steps talaga when you travel, especially when you're younger, na you wanna explore everything and kunyari first time mo dun sa country or place na pinuntahan
Kasi naman, sometimes it's fine. Like, even at a later age, you know, you can still travel, like, stick to the cities and all that. Pero meron kasing sites that remember the Vietnam stairs. And not just one, not two. Remember, there were two of them? Yung isa yung sa cave. Tapos yung pangalawa, yung aakyat ka if you want to see the something at the top of the... Am I triggering you?
Why must
Am I triggering you?
You know, my friends and I were, because my friend was like, one of my besties is considering going to Vietnam, and she was like, oh, let's go to Vietnam. I was like, can we just go somewhere else? Like, I kakagaling ko lang dyan, like, pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
And I was like, tsaka parang like, I remember that cave moment!
Right?
And then literally, I was just looking at our cave photos. I mean, fun naman siya, to be fair. And we had, like, really nice photos and everything, pero, that was tiring. Diba?
That's the
Even you were like,
That's the
complaining.
on-air version. Meron yung off-air version of that story. And,
Ano yung isang stairs? Parang inano ko na, dinelete ko na
remember
from my
yung
memory.
yung... We were still on a boat, tapos dumaong lang tayo. Tapos sa parang, kumbaga, ground floor, pwede kang bumili ng hot dogs and you just lounge around. Tapos you climb a very steep climb.
Oh, yeah.
To, ano nga ba yung nasa ituktok? Basta
I
parang if you wanna see
remember.
something. Ako hindi na ako umakyat.
Tayo yung hindi umakyat.
Hindi na ako umakyat doon. Yung isa kasi we had no choice.
Kasi
In
yung
order
boat,
to get-
iniwanan na tayo.
Yung boat dropped us off on one side of the island and it'll fetch us on the other side, which is only reachable by climbing the stairs.
By going like,
Into the cave.
Into the cave.
So, the other one wala. Kung saan tayo binaba, dun tayo. So, di ba, hindi na tayo nag-stairs.
Yeah.
Kasi nga.
At saka yung ano ko lang doon, beef ko lang doon was, hindi sinabi na pag bumaba ka ng boat, hindi ka na makakabalik.
Para sana hindi ka na lang
Like
bumaba.
they made us like go down. And then they were like, okay, go. And then by the time na it left, that was when we were told na yung sundo na doon na sa kabilang side. You have to get in there and like, oh my gosh. So funny. Well, I mean, it was an experience. We did it together.
I like the unfiltered
We
version.
all did it together. Yes.
From the cynical optimist, I want to thank me for not making it a habit to look in the mirror. I have enough things to worry about. Huwag na natin idagdag yung mukha ko.
Ganon. Grabe naman.
And from Fitz Villafuerte, I want to thank me for being lazy. Because that's how I became efficient at work. I don't work hard. I work smart. Diba?
Yeah.
It's a saying. And from Diabolique, I want to thank me for surviving.